You already know what it is. What's good, my gamers and ballers? It's your man Vince Chang, aka The Energy, and right here, this is Shots Fired, episode 14. Can't wait to see what it's all about, all on these great platforms, as you know, with Twitch, as you know, with YouTube, and also my people on TikTok. I really appreciate you guys for supporting the show. It's been a crazy week. Shout out to everyone who's been on the show. I mean, we had Micah Lancaster last time, basically a living legend. Living legend when it comes to training the hottest NBA players that's ever played, being with Kobe Bryant, being with Jason Tatum, all that, Carl Anthony Towns. Absolutely dope. Now, let's see what we got on TikTok. I gotta see my people. Hey, yo, you already know the real. If you say something, I'm gonna shout you out. RJ, what's going on? Turbo, I see you. And my people here on YouTube, let me know. I know my Scotty is there, but yo, people on TikTok, let me know where you're watching from. I want to give you a shout out because this is what we do, baby. This week's show, craziness. Talent overload. We're going to be featuring Brianna Green. Also, we got a whole bunch of stuff happening in the NBA. You know, the NBA draft is coming up. You know, someone named Ja is in trouble again. And also, the German League got their MVP, which is dope. Can't wait to interview my boy, my brother. Man has been with the USA basketball, FIBA 3x3 Princeton, all over the world. The one and only Zaire Carrington, who also shot the Drive 3x3. Just wanted some merch real quick. Look a little fresh. Had a dope weekend. We'll talk about that in a little bit. NBA 2K, they got a cyborg LeBron now. Can't wait to see how this guy balls because right now he's in the playoffs. I don't think he'd take out the Nuggets. Let me know in the chat if you think so. Just let me know. And also, we're going to talk about FIBA Africa. Africa is killing it with the game, and I'm telling you, all the players coming out there, woo, is insane. I give the next 10, 15 years, another NBA player said that that's going to be like the #1 country of NBA talent. And lastly, we're going to talk about Nigeria. So my Nigerians out there, let me know who you with. Anyway, let me see you. Who is in the chat? It's your boy Vince Chang, aka The Energy, and you're watching Shots Fired live on Twitch. Let's go. All right, get some people on TikTok. Appreciate y'all. Oh, already 500 likes. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys on YouTube. All right, you know what? Without further ado, let's get the show going. So the first segment of Shots Fired is called Talent Overload, and guess who we got featured up? Let's check it out. Let's go. Now, if you haven't known, Talent Overloads, we find the hottest basketball player that's been trending all on social media. And there's a whole bunch of people. The great thing about ball, it doesn't stop. I don't know about y'all. I'm just watching the new White Man Can't Jump on Hulu. I'm a little iffy with it, it was a classic. You know, Woody Harrelson and also Wesley Snipes. Who you want to touch that? But the talent is real, and it got so many basketball influencers. And this basketball influencer right here is amazing. She's making history, and let's see it right now. If you don't know, now you know. This is the one and only Brianna Green, aka Hoops, and she's playing against the one and only the Professor and one legend. You know, what's up, Rayson? How you feeling? And she got game, as you can see. She can do unbelievable things with that basketball. I'm telling you, Brianna's been showing her talents for the Harlem Globetrotters. Now, it's so apparent that you need to know that she is the 15th woman ever to be on the Harlem Globetrotters. So basically, she is living her dream and traveling and impressing audiences all over the world. Now, she linked up with the team back in 2017, and at that time, her addition to the roster brought the total numbers of female players to 4. Okay, that's the highest ever in franchise history. Women are doing their thing. I love it. All right, and now throughout her time on the roster, she earned her nickname Boots, and she got some game. She can dribble, as you can know, and she certainly can hoop. Now, she doesn't miss, which is crazy, and also dunking the one and only Chris Staples. Ow, that's beautiful. That's all I'm talking about. Okay, women be dunking, that's what I'm saying. But like I said, also Brianna loves to dance. After showing off her tricks on the court, she's one on the bus up a few moves here and there. And she has an incredible personality. I mean, you can watch her all over social media. She's all about love, she's all about positivity, and she's just dope. She's a pure entertainer. As you see, wet like a tsunami. Now, in which it made her into a famous influencer, I said before, and now fans really love her to ball out and also do crazy tricks, doing left, right, up, down, which is crazy. Now, she kind of reminds me of Erica Ringor, Sandra O'Neal. You guys remember from Love and Basketball? Kind of got that same vibe. But anyway, Brianna was also born and raised in Lexington, Kentucky. All right, and then regularly picked up the ball and just said, yo, I'm gonna ball. And the one person that trained her was her older brother, and they ball out all around the neighborhood. And that's what you gotta love for a game. A star was born. Now, when she was 7 years old, Brianna watched her first Harlem Globetrotter event and loved every minute of it. Now, Brianna did aspire to play basketball professionally and had hopes and dreams at a young age, dreams of succeeding on the court and forging a career for her just kept growing her talent. Nothing was going to hold Brianna back from chasing the passion, chasing her goals, and achieving them. She went on to be a star in high school at Lexington Catholic, where she led the team in 2 state championships, which is dope. And then Green didn't play college ball at the University of Texas, El Paso, on which she played professionally in the Czech Republic, Spain, and Mexico. 2017, she felt like there was a change needed, and that's when the opportunity with the Globetrotters miraculously came out. And then she decided that she wanted to continue to play overseas professionally, which is amazing. And with that decision-making progress, she took to social media, and as you see, she's taking it by storm. And most importantly, Brianna Green knows how to give back to her community. I mean, she takes part in countless Globetrotter Goodwill initiatives. I'm seeing her things so amazing, and also includes visiting hospitals and also different kind of schools. I mean, the thing about this woman is that she knows how to put her game on the court and also on that camera. The one thing I do love about her is that she has that fire. And being a real baller takes just more than just dribbling the basketball. She has great basketball IQ. But again, she's also known to go to some courts and just teach somebody a little something here, a little something there. Yo, what's good, Mr. Gaming Press? I feel you, bro. How you feeling? What's good? How you feeling? But anyway, this is Brianna Green. Follow her immediately. Again, facing the professor, shooting, knocking it down, spin move, left it like a bad relationship. And the one thing I do know is that she's absolute inspiration. I mean, Harlem Globetrotters has been on for a long time, and to be the 15th woman to actually make that team is something to be proud of. So shout out to my ladies, shout out to my females out there, and Brianna Green, so much love for you. Hope to get you one day on Shots Fired. But yo, who is right now on the channel on Twitch for FIBA watching Shots Fired? What's going on? How you doing, Young? How you feeling? I see Young. What else is going here? Jax. I'm the only one liking. I appreciate you, Jax. Thank you. I appreciate you. I mean, we got 1.7 likes. That's dope. But keep liking, baby. You get a shout out. And also my people on YouTube, what's good? How you feeling? Again, if you're just tuning in, this is Shots Fired, in which we try to take the hottest basketball content and put it on different platforms. Not just Twitch, but also TikTok and also YouTube. With your man, Chang, the energy. Oh, yeah. But anyway, after we just featured Brianna Green, we have another segment in which we got breaking news. And as you know, a lot of stuff is happening in the basketball community, in the NBA, and also overseas. But without further ado, let's just hit it. Shots Fired, breaking news. Let's go! Now, we got a lot to unpack. So let's do it. Bet, what's up, Jax? I appreciate you. 100,000 likes. Just keep liking. All right, let's get it going right now because we got nothing. As you know, that man right there, Victor Wemby. Now, there's a lot of things you're going to see today, but most of all, we finally got an answer. If you don't know, I'm going to tell you right now. The 77th NBA Draft will be on June 22nd at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. And we just found out some big news. Wemby, that's been overseas, maybe going to the Spurs, baby. It's beautiful. It must make the French very, very happy because, you know, the one and only Tony Parker is the one that came from that beautiful Spurs. Found the footsteps also Tim Duncan. 26 years of inheriting this amazing reward. And now Greg Popovich, Coach Pop, has a decisive weapon to finally make that stretch to his legendary career and be competitive. Now, tell me in the chat, just let me know. Do you like to see that French phenom go to another franchise, or you want to see him go to the Spurs? Because this man is a problem. I mean, LeBron James just said he's an alien. He's not crazy. But anyway, that's dope. Now, another thing to talk about. Sorry, Ja. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? We have such a high note with Wemby, and Ja again is back in the news, bro. Come on. All right, you need Coach Carter right now. All right, we need to talk about it. The young basketball prodigy. You got a great career ahead of you, but bro, you are suspended again from all the activities pending leave review. That's what it says. He's suspended from all activities, and they're still finding out what's going on. Now, this one kind of makes me a little upset because as part of what Adam Silver said, he was shocked and we understand him, but Ja Morant still reacted by apologizing, saying that he completely assumed his actions. Yeah, whatever. I hope so, bro. No, on some real stuff. I mean, the NBA will investigate all these obviously, you know, crazy, not allegations. We're seeing you on live, bro. Like, you can't deny it. I don't know if I can even say this joke, but bro, unlike some people, We know it's you. You look distinct, okay? Now, yes, that face you got right there is, what are you doing, bro? Now, between everything, yo, shout out to the Prime subscribe. I got to do it real quick. Chris, I appreciate you. Appreciate the jutsu. Thank you so much. Yo, definitely between Dylan Brooks and Draymond Green and Ja, this year has been a year of bad boys. But, man, it's time to get your head out of your backside. You put $40 million on the table and swiped it away by not making the All-Star team. You could have got the max. You literally got support from Jordan. You got your own brand. Now, stop it. But on another note, we're praying that he's going to do good. But here's another thing. Now, if you don't know who this guy was, that's TJ Short. Okay, TJ Shorts, if you don't know him, was elected MVP of this season's of the German Championship, and especially the MVP of the finals of the Basketball Champions League, the BCL by FIBA. I mean, he led his team of Bond to victory of BCL in the 7th edition of this competition, and the first time in the German club, which is crazy, and has been crowned in the history of the competition since 2016. I mean, the one thing I do know is that his coach right here, Tomas Lesalo, the youngest coach to officiate at the BCL, finally and proudly future coach of the Paris basketball team, deserves this title after a master final. Now, I just hit a lot of breaking news, okay? We got Wemby going to the Spurs. I don't know what's going to happen because I don't know if you guys watch. The Rockets got, I think, the 4th pick, and he was like, yes. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Does he want to go to Rockets? Is there going to be a trade happening? You never know what happened in the NBA. All right, Ja, we're going to keep talking about you because you guys take your butt out of trouble. Stop it. Stop it. We don't need you in trouble. And then shout out to my man, TJ Shorts. Man, you got to watch international basketball. Yo, what's up? I appreciate you, Jax. Jax is liking it up right now on TikTok. I appreciate you. Yo, and also, again, Chris, thank you so much for the subscription. We got another one. All right. And we just tuned in. This is Shots Fired, hosted by your man, Vince Chang, in which we try to take the hottest basketball content and put it live on the show for you. That's about an hour. It could go longer, but we're just here to have fun and love the game of basketball. Now, as you saw, we had talent overload, and then we have breaking news. Now, this is one of my favorite parts of the show. This is when I can take a little step back, take a breather, because we got this dope guest. And the guest interview on Shots Fired is always amazing because we got someone that's giving back to the community, but also is all about ball. So before I get started, this is guest interview on Shots Fired. Let's go. Now, we had some crazy guests. Harlem Globetrotter, Manny Love. Like I said, trainer Micah Lancaster. Okay, also had, so many people that could just really do some work in the basketball community. But this guy right here is starting anew. He's already created his LLC called Drive 3x3. He's played with the USA basketball team. This man has supported our ballers that went to the Olympics for the first time when it comes to 3x3, and he's doing so much more. He's my brother, the one and only Zaire Carrington. And right here, you about to see a little taste what he can do on the court. Let's check it out. Fresh and clean, looking like you put part of a Tyler Perry movie or any kind of Four Brothers, the one and only Zaire Carrington. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling good. Man. Hey, man, energy is a great word for you, man. That's the name because you bring the energy. I love that first segment, man. You're doing your thing, bro. I feel great. Thank you for having me on.
Man, I appreciate you coming through. I mean, as you see, without further ado, look at this guy. He was on a mic. He was controlling the troops. This man's a professional in all different aspects, which is absolutely beautiful. But I ask all my guests the first question before we start the show, all right, just to get a light. Tell me the first memory that involved basketball in your life, if you can recall.
Oh, man, the first memory?
Yeah.
I could tell you about when I really fell in love with basketball. I got to be in the house for one of those great NBA basketball moments. Mm-hmm. I think it was either my 9th or my 10th birthday.
Okay.
My dad, he would take us to, I grew up in Philly. We go to a lot of Sixers games. This is the AI era. And I was at the game where AI crossed Mike. his rookie year. We
Word?
walk in and I can still remember it. Like I remember like what it smelled like, what like the crowd. Like we walked in, we were late to the game. It was in the first half. And like, we had seats up in the nosebleed, but we would go in like trying to sneak in low first. You know what I mean? My dad would be like, yo, just, come over here, little boy, take this over here, And you just saw it, like AI had the ball top of the key. Mike is guarding him. You know what I mean? The whole crowd like starts to get up. You hear the energy, and then he hits him with it once, the quick one, and then hits him again. Hits the little jumper, and I was like, yo, like this is it. I'm trying to be doing this, So yeah, that's one of my first basketball memories. I'll never forget that, man. That was great.
Man.
Great birthday gift, man.
That is a crit, and then you were part of history. But like, how tall are you then? Because you're almost 6 foot something, man. You're almost 7 feet, man.
Yeah, I was always tall, man. I'm 6'7" now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was always tall, man. Tall string bean. I was awkward, man. I didn't put it together till late. You know, you talk about glow ups.
Yeah.
I had a glow up. It was a late glow up, man.
But man, but you brolic though, like you actually were working out because I see your muscles be all like so you glow up right there. So when did you start getting serious with basketball? Like right after that AI moment, or did it take some time, like playing in high school and stuff like that?
No, man, it took some time, man. I got serious about basketball probably like 9th grade, 8th grade. Like, dude, you don't believe it. Like I used to have to bring the ball just so I could get picked and play at recess in middle school, man. I was cheeks. I was terrible.
Oh, you were that bad?
Mad, awkward, on-court. Yeah, man, I was bad. But what was good about that was, I didn't like being bad, and like I didn't like people kind of when you're the whack dude on the court, people don't want to pick you, they don't want to play with you. So that made me work hard. I developed a work ethic from that. And so, I feel like I caught up with guys later on. I kept getting better even after high school, college, so. And then found FIBA 3x3, baby.
Yeah, but I mean, you're like a Giannis Antetokounmpo before he was Antetokounmpo, because he was terrible too. But then that was it. And that's always makes me like interested in players that started late, because I got serious in basketball maybe like sophomore year of high school, so that's 9th grade. So like same thing with you, and still went to college. So you have a natural talent. Now, does your family have any natural athletic ability, or you just got it?
We got some athletes in my family, but they were more football players. I grew up playing. We grew up playing everything, man. I ran cross country in high school. I was an all-state volleyball player. I was actually probably a better volleyball player than I was in basketball.
Word, you look like a volleyball player. Like you got volleyball player high.
Bouncy, man. You know what I mean? If you could jump, slam the ball down, do that, man. It's but the thing I didn't like about volleyball, it wasn't physical enough. I like to hit people, man. Like bang around a little bit, see what's up. You know how I play, man. That's why I like 3x3. You get to hit somebody, no blood, no foul. You do your thing.
Before we get to 3x3, you were also a star at Lehigh. What was that like transition going to that college? I'm pretty sure with your height and your aggressiveness in high school, a lot of college was recruiting you. Why did you choose Lehigh?
Academics, man. It was, it was important to me to go somewhere where, I felt like, because I wasn't thinking NBA. If I'm being realistic, I thought I was a good player, but I wasn't thinking NBA. It was low D1 mostly. So I was like, let me go somewhere I can, get a good education. They, paying for school, which is great. And it was only an hour and a half away from home. So my parents could come to all my games. Yeah, the fam could pull up and that kind of stuff. So yeah, man, it was a great transition. It was kind of rugged though, man. Like it's D1, but it's low D1. You know what I mean? We was taking ice baths and garbage cans and stuff. It's a little more rugged. Yeah.
But
yeah,
bro,
for sure, bro.
But I did say, you averaged 5.4 points with 3.4 rebounds, and you were in the Patriot League, but you were also all rookie team. So you were nice. And then I just want to know what happened in your junior year, because then you started like doing 10 doubles and was named second team All Patriot League. What was do you remember like what clicked? Or you're like, yo, I can like just dunk on these dudes and let them just take over?
Yeah, man. It was just like when preparation meets opportunity. You know what I mean? Like I always stay ready. I was on, the all rookie team, but we had a really, really talented team my freshman year. Yeah. Actually, the head coach of Villanova right now, Kyle Neptune, that was one of our seniors. He was, all league player. He's like big brother to me. We had another guy, Jose Olivero. He's really good. Marquise Hall was the all-time assist leader. He was in my class. So we had hoopers, man. So, it's sometimes it's not enough shots to go around. I'll put it like that. Yeah. But then, kept working on my game, kept
Yep.
getting stronger. By the time I got to be a junior, opportunities presented itself, so I just made the most of it, man.
And
Gotta be ready. Don't stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready, right?
Man, you always ready, and you were named MVP. Like, don't get me going on. But what was this ABA New Jersey Express? Like, what was with that though? I mean, I was like, I didn't know you played for the ABA.
Yeah, man, that's just like, this basketball game. It's like a toxic relationship, man. They take you some places, but when you love it, you'll play some ABA, but that's what was going on for me at the time. I was in grad school, but I still wanted to stay close to the game. The ABA is still around. Disco Dama, I think some of those dudes, they still play for the team in Jersey as well.
Word.
So it's a cool league, man. It's giving guys pro opportunities to keep playing. But yeah, I did that for a year or two just to kind of stay close to the game while I was in grad school. But yeah, it was a brief little stint, man. It was fun though.
I mean, hey, if you can play in the ABA, I mean, you can ball. But then now we can get into what we love, 3x3. I mean, Princeton 3x3.
Yes,
I mean, we all know, Damon, man. We got Craig Moore. We got all the brothers I know and everything like that. But the Adonis, the sexy guy, like Mavridis. I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know if did he go back to Olympus, because I don't see the Greek god anymore. Is he okay?
Yeah,
Where
man.
are you,
he went back to Mount Olympus, man. He out here, man. He out here. He's still in these streets.
Yeah, but 3x3 has also put you in the World Cup. We participated. I mean, with that game, what was that transition like? Because I haven't had a lot of 3x3 players on there. Going from 5-on-5 to that fast pace, 10 minutes, 12-second shot clock, love of a game.
Man, I love 3x3 because it really you got to be able to do a lot of everything, and you got to be able to guard. You got to be able to play both sides of the ball. There's no hiding in 3x3. No. Like it's only 3 people on the court versus 5. So that's just like simple math, you a third of your team. So ain't no hiding. You gotta be a smart player. You gotta be able to pass and cut. You can't just be like a big that only makes layups or only block shots or only shoots. You gotta be able to do a little bit of everything. So I love that part of the game. I love how we get to travel. Like you've been there, man. We've gotten to see some of the coolest places in the world. And it's cool because you don't have to go and live overseas for 9 or 10 months. Like everybody don't want to do that. That's a hard life for some people.
That is true.
So to be able to have the best of both worlds, still be able to kind of pursue a professional career, and play ball and see the world and eat some fun food and win some money along the way. I mean, the bags is nice too, man. We didn't want some money. The bags are nice.
Yeah, I mean, $60,000. If you just tune in right now, this is Shots Fired live with your man Vince Chang. This is a FIBA channel, and you got the one and only Zaire Carrington. I mean, this guy is he's a professional basketball player, but also a philanthropist. He's an entrepreneur who does a lot. 3x3 is the game we're talking about. Check it out. Go to FIBA 3x3. But I'm wearing the merch right here. This man has started Drive 3x3, and we had a fantastic event at the Post BK. All right, Team Princeton. I'm saying it right now. I was there, and everybody was professional. Shout out to Glenn Tuitt and Art Falk, all those refs. Princeton did win. However, they did ball. Now, I do want to know, I want to give you this time. Talk about Drive 3x3. What are you trying to do with this brand new company, especially 3x3 in the States?
Yeah, man. So Drive 3x3, we started it when we first started playing 3x3 6 years ago on the FIBA professional circuit. It was my teammates, the OG guys, myself, Damon Huffman, Craig Moore, Kareem Maddox, Dan Mavridis. We all, we had all these different ideas about just trying to grow the game of 3x3 here in the States. Like it's no secret. We're a little behind Europe and Serbia and even places like China where they really jumped on the game, and we just think it's such an awesome game. It's different and new ways for guys to be able to play professionally, pursue their dreams of playing basketball, making some money, seeing the world, everything I just said before. So now that we're starting to get a little long in the tooth, we probably got more basketball behind us than ahead of us. We're starting to really lean into some of these other things. So hosting events. So like the event we just had last week, the Big Apple Classic. We got another one coming up in Vegas soon. Coaching. We do a lot of coaching consulting as well. Damon right now, he was just out coaching on the USAB Women's Series. Doing a selection for the World Cup. So we're just really kind of leaning into some of these other things to really try to grow the game here in the U.S., man.
Yeah, and that's what I love about it, because we got so many hoopers, and like, if you're watching right now and you're like, I'm a hooper, and you saw White Man Can't Jump on Hulu, I'm not gonna give away the story, but there's other avenues. I mean, yes, NBA, that's the one thing. Then you got the G League, but then you got overseas. But then 3x3, if you're like a street ball legend, you need to check it out. I mean, the rules are a lot more versatile. As Zaire was saying before, it's a lot more physical. We ain't got these soft puppy snowflakes on the court. Not when you slam a ball, it's a technical, which I just saw this stuff on Instagram. You know, back in like the 80s, 90s, or real technicals was like when Charles Barkley like knocked someone in the face. But now,
you gotta lose some teeth.
Word, that's how you got to tech. You got to tech for teeth. The T in the tech was for losing teeth. But now, but that's another thing also is that it's just a game that we started to love, and also what you're doing with Drive 3x3 is great. I'm so glad to be a part of it. I mean, I'll always shout out the merch, and hopefully merch starts to be sold, and I know it's gonna grow. And I remember, I'm gonna say this to you. We were outside the post BK, and as you see, he's looking good speaking. He literally looked at us and said, Paul Vitelli was there as well, and he said, "Hey man, you know how it's gonna feel like 5-10 years from now, and like this blows up, and we just be like, remember when we at the post BK and we started this? Like that's a origin story. That's a genesis of something beautiful. And your love for the game is always exuberated. And I love seeing, like, you're so passionate. I also want to know if I can ask, where did that passion come from? Like, if we can get that picture of you screaming, because you are an aggressive player. Like, are you okay? Do you need therapy? But where does this passion come from?
Vince, you know me. I'm a nice guy, man.
Hey, yeah,
like,
you are.
99% of, I work with people. I'm a nice guy. I'm a fun-loving guy, very laid back. But basketball is where I got to kind of have that outlet, man. Yeah. So I love the game, and to be honest, bro, like when I started thinking about this as you get a little older, like basketball is just giving me so much, man. Like I've gotten to travel and see the world. My best friends in the world, primarily mostly came from basketball through sport. And I also just feel like, bro, like sport just makes people like it's almost like a love language. You know what I mean? Like you might not get along politically, you might not see everything the same eye to eye, but like you playing sports, all that stuff kind of goes out the window, man. And that's what I love about the game. And like I said, it's given me a lot. A lot of people have done a lot for me, so I just want to give that back now that I have the opportunities to. And I'm glad you told that story, Vince. I really am, because you were a big part of what we did last weekend, for real, man. I can't thank you enough for that. The dude was rocking the crowd. He was all over the place. He's doing interviews. He's calling people, yo, if you don't get court two, disqualified. You know what I mean? He was MC, true master of ceremony, and you made the event everything and then some. So I appreciate you for rocking with us, bro. And this, like you said, just the beginning.
Just the beginning. And no, I'm gonna do this. Paul Vitelli, if you're watching, shout out to your parents again. 46th anniversary. Instead of like came to a 3x3 event for their son for their anniversary, which is so beautiful. It was, oh my God, the Jews and Italian coming together.
Oh, they're just food. Sweet people, man. You play your cards right, man. You might get some of Mama Vitelli's meatballs. You don't know about Mama Vitelli's meatballs, but they are legendary.
I like legendary food. And also, we're talking about legendary food. I'm going to say that shout out to Day FW Amari. Shout out to you. Now, you said you traveled the world for 3x3 and basketball. Is there a favorite place that you have in mind, and also tag on with the favorite food or unique food that you tried?
Oh, wow. What a great question, man. What a great question. Favorite place, I got to say, is Brazil.
Oh,
Brazil is so dope. We played in Brazil 3 times now, and the love and the passion that they have for 3x3 and like for their country. We've also done really well there. We won, 2 to 3 times that we've gone and played, and but the people are always just like, they're fun loving. We went around Carnival, like they're dancing in the streets. You know what I mean? Everybody's got a little drink. There's some food on the grill. Like it's just. It's a lot of love in that place, and they love basketball. They always show us a lot of love when we went down there. So Brazil's probably top of my list of places that we've been. And then as far as food, wow, that's a great one, man. We eat so much good food. You gotta go probably it's a toss up. Italy, of course. We played in Lignano, of course, man. You got spaghetti, you got meatball, all the bolognese, but you know what I mean? All that. Just hit me with it. But another place that you can't sleep on either was played in Malaysia.
Malaysia,
you got like some of that Southeast Asian food, man. Yeah. A lot of seafood right off the grill. Bro, I like to complain, man. I like it all, bro. You feed me, I can rock with you.
Like, look, he's 6'7", but look, he's a gentle giant, and I love it. The smile of a million stars. Like, literally, you got 46 wishing stars in that mouth right there. I appreciate your happiness, but also your passion with that. And then also, I also want to know this, because I like to ask ballers, do you have a story if it involves travel, when it involves basketball, where you're like, yo, what am I doing here right now? Like, things are just going wrong. And it's like, yo, how am I going to get out of this? Like, we all have that. Like, at AAU, you know, your car breaks down, your tournament's like in 2 hours. You don't know where you are, but somehow Matt quits get you, like, right with the minute left in warm-ups. And you get do you have, like, a story like that when it comes to basketball and travel?
Yeah, we got with 3x3, like, that just kind of comes with, like, what can go wrong usually does, especially when it comes to travel. There's two. I'm gonna give you one. I got one from AAU early on. I got one from 3x3. And it's a quick one. AAU. We just 15 passenger van. I think we were driving to like West Virginia or something long, and it's a bunch of kids in the car. We getting on each other's nerves, and two of my teammates, they beefing. They like talking, I don't know. They might have been beefing about Jay-Z and Nas. I'm kind of old, so you know what I mean. People, it was like Bloods and Crips. Pick a side, I don't know, whatever they were beefing about, and my coach just got so mad. He slammed on the brakes. He pulled over on the side of the highway. He's like, "Get out, y'all fight each other. Y'all, I'm not dealing with this no more." He's like,
"What?
Throw your hands. If y'all this pissed off with each other, if y'all this upset, get it out, and then we'll go." And so they had it out. Everybody shot the fair ones, and they got back in the van. So that's one that always sticks out to me, man. That was a real ones era back then. You had to really be,
Bro,
couldn't just be talking crazy. You gotta be able to back it up.
That to me is, we talk about men, women, but that right there is just being mature, like a man. That's like, nah, yeah, because then y'all fight, and then y'all best friends after. It's like, oh, we got it out. All right, we done.
Cool.
Won.
Now we still gotta sit next to each other for another 8 hours. Like,
I bet. All right, so that's a dope story. So what about the next one when it comes to 3x3?
So in the 3x3, there was this one time where we were on our way to an event. I think we were playing in China. It was the OG4, me, Craig, Damon, Dan. And Dan, he's Greek god. The guy's built like a house. He's solid, but he got real weak ankles. I don't know why he got weak ankles. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened. God, he put all of the muscle up here, up top, but his ankles, they like Charmin, like paper, man. So I don't know. He was working out or something the day we were supposed to leave. We're on the plane. We're about to take off. We get a text from Dan, and he's like, "Yo," he sent us a picture. His ankle was fat. It was like this, like big. He's like, "I don't think I'm be able to." And we were like, "Bro, just stay home." So we went out with three. Me, Craig, and Damon. We did our thing. I think we ended up finishing like third or fourth.
Oh, word?
I ain't gonna, it was some funky calls. You know what I mean? I think we would be. With three guys, we were pretty close to making it to the championship. And that was just a crazy travel story, man. Going, I don't know, 16, 17 hours to China with three guys. And we rocked out. We did our thing, man. But, that's what I love about 3x3. You just got to be adaptable. Like, some stuff going to get thrown your way. You got to be able to handle it.
I mean, that's the great thing about it, because you're never going to know. Like, you're traveling literally to a different world every other month. Like, there's like 13 stops, I think, for this year's World Tour. I think it might be more. But I know it's like over 150 to 60 events.
Oh, man. They got 50 events, I think, on the pro circuit now. It's like 15 on the World Tour Masters, and then like another 25, I want to say, challengers, 25 to 30 challengers. Yeah, it's getting big, man.
It's getting big. It's growing. You got FIBA 3x3, which is crazy, man. I mean, but man, I'm still on the AAU story. That's one of the I would always remember that. Like, remember that time we pulled over and then all of a sudden the guy's at his wedding saying that speech. Yeah, man, we fall on the side of the road, and now forever we always gonna be teammates. Like, that's some dope stuff, man.
I'm from Philly, man. It's a little rough and rugged out there, man. You know, ain't too many punks walking around. You gotta be able to throw your hands.
So I also want to leave, but talking about your hometown, being from Philly, and also talking about what's going on in the NBA. 76ers, you know, had a chance, but how do you feel, one, about Joel Embiid being MVP? Because I'm a big fan, you know, he a Jayhawk. How do you feel about that coming from your home city?
You know, I like Embiid, man. I like Embiid. I might be a little controversial right now.
Okay.
I'm from Philly, born and raised.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Laker fan, bro.
Word? All right,
always
hold on. Laker fan?
Yeah. Bomb. Clue dropping bomb. Drop bomb. Funk flex bomb. My bad, man. But yeah, I'm a Laker fan.
I mean, being a Laker fan is fine. I mean, shout out to NBA, you know, 2K Mobile and EuroLeague team and everybody right now. They're asking shout outs there on TikTok. They got some Laker fans too. So you're not alone. You know, they're there too. But all right, so you're
hey, Laker fans, go ahead, smash that like button. Man. Let's get this stream going, man. Laker fans, let them know we out here and we gonna come back. They talking crazy about us because we down 0-2 right now. But yo, smash that like button. Show some love for Vince Chang. Show some love for the Lakers right now because we coming back, baby. Keep hope alive.
Well, see, and that's my next transition. Okay, being from Philly, you know, okay, so you're a Lakers fan, so all right, cool, 76ers. But now, I just believe the Lakers is old. I mean, and Anthony Davis doesn't show up, the team isn't there. When he has 20 rebounds and at least double digits on the points, they win. When he doesn't, they lose. You really think he can take on Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray, and also the Joker in this series?
Listen, man. This is the misconception. You drinking the Kool-Aid. The Lakers are not old. LeBron is old, and he's still, as old as he is, he's still nice. Mm-hmm. Everybody else is 30 or under. You know what I mean? Rob Pelinka, shout out to Rob. Rob out here just wheeling and dealing, man. Mm-hmm. Trade deadline moves. We get Younger, we get Schroeder, we get D'Lo, we get Vanderbilt. And those dudes is ready. You know, they say the series doesn't start until somebody loses home court. Yes. Shout out to the Nuggets. They did their thing. You know what I mean? I respect to them. The Joker is no joke. You know, and I got firsthand experience with these Serbians. I know they eat your cornbread. You play around if you want to. They
nice.
Tough.
They
know
nice.
The game. They skilled. Yeah. And so, you know, like the Nuggets did what they did at home. Now we gotta do at home and take care of home court. But yeah, we're gonna be all right, man. Hey, if anybody can do it. You know, LeBron can. You know, if you ever gonna be confident in somebody, you know, like, oh, Bron, put that cape on, man. Come on, we out.
Nah, Bron, you're right. Sturdy master. I say again, NBA 2K mobile fan. I still see you, man. Shout out to Connor 123. Good evening, Vince Zaire. How you feeling? We're feeling great. You just got to the end of the interview. I mean, this man just basically shared his story. I mean, coming up. I mean, 9th grade, having this whole glow up and then going to Lehigh, playing in the ABA, Princeton 3x3, starting a company, Drive 3x3, spreading the game in so many different ways. And as you said, giving back. Sure. I can't wait for this interview to be now locked in history forever because it's going to be virtually cemented that we talked about Drive 3x3. Sin City is coming up. I think that's happening in July. That's the July 16th.
Yes, sir. July 14th, 15th, we got the Sin City Classic. It's going to be a beautiful celebration of 3x3 basketball. It's going to be at the Las Vegas Convention Center. We're expecting like 20,000 people to be there throughout the 2 days. Yeah. We're rocking this with Jam on it. It was an awesome company that's been, you know, doing the AAU youth side of basketball for many years. So yeah, we're going to be rocking with them. It's going to be even bigger. We're hoping to get some teams from South America, Central America, the Caribbean as well. So, you know, it's going to feel more like it's going to be a light quest event, but it's probably going to feel more like a FIBA Challenger type of event. So, yeah, we'll definitely have that live stream for folks too. So definitely keep up with Vince here on Shots Fired. Check out the FIBA 3x3 YouTube. Follow me on Instagram at Kapazai. Dude, we got a lot of great stuff building, man. I'm excited to have you along with us too.
This man he's so professional. He just know how to do all the plugins and all that. But anyway, yo, this was great. Oh, I hope Canadian 3x3 qualifies for Paris. They're not already. Oh, you're right. So they want. Oh, we got Canadian 3x3 teams. How you feel? Last,
you know, I do. What do I think about Canada, you asked?
Yeah, Canada teams and stuff like that. Yeah.
Those are my guys, man. So last year, Alex Johnson, he played with us on Team Chicago. They came down and supported the Big Apple Classic last week. Shout out to, you know, Team Canada in Toronto. One of their guys, he had a little injury during just and so wishing him a speedy recovery as well.
Yeah,
but dude, they got some hoopers in Canada too, man. Like you see it, like playing 3x3 and traveling the world, you get to see all these different countries and players. But dude, you see it. Jamal Murray, I believe he's Canadian, right? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I know he's from Australia. I mean, he played in Australia, but I'm not sure he's Canadian. I know him and Ben Simmons.
I might be, but I think about Shai.
Just Shai.
Dude, there's a lot of really, really good Canadian hoopers that are out here, bro. So like, they got a lot of talent up there as well, and I hope those dudes make it as well. I'm always rooting. If I'm not rooting for the U.S., I'm rooting for the guys on this side. You know what I mean? Canada, Mexico, Puerto Rico, all those other countries as well. So
yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
man. Oh man, but like I said, this has been dope. I appreciate you, and as I always ask, man, just say your name and say this is Shots Fired. Thank you so much for being on, bro.
Oh, of course, man. And y'all know the deal. I am Zaire Carrington, aka Kappa Za, and this is Shots Fired. Appreciate you for having me, Vince. Man.
Yo, baby, yo.
Yo, baby. You know what's up, man.
Man, I'll tell you that story because that Kappa fine dinner. I'm gonna stop that. So anyway, bro, I'm not gonna do that because I'm.
Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. The shoulders already. Don't get me started, man. Come on. Yo, keep them ready.
Oh, don't. I can't do this, man. Don't make me do it. Man, yo, Zion,
oh man, it's too much fun.
I'm gonna talk to you in a little bit. All blessed to you. Shout out to the wifey and shout out to John 3. Can't wait to be there, hopefully in Sin City, and giving you some more support.
Yes, sir. All right, Chang gang. Take care. Enjoy Shots Fired, baby. Thanks for having me.
Later. Anytime. Oh man. Y'all don't understand. That's my brother. That's my big bro. That's the one and only Zaire Carrington. If you don't know, now you know. I'm telling you, this guy is awesome. Follow him all over social media when it comes to Kappa Psi. And also give up to Drive 3x3, Princeton 3x3. Just been doing a great thing when it comes to basketball. Shout out again to my people, Sturdy Master. I see you, man. I see you. Also, the Euro Team League became a member. Appreciate you sending some stuff. All right, dope. Also, so Jamal Murray is Canadian. Thank you very much, Connor. That's why you the man. I appreciate you. And also, let me make sure I say thank you to JDOS for the follow. We're trying our best to get to 23,000 followers. We're only 50 followers left. I mean, come on, press that like button, baby. Press that follow button. It's free. We're trying to get to 23,000. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. All right, Simon, those are the first 3 segments of Shot Fired, and then we got some more for you. So we're on Twitch, and as you know, we love our gaming, so we always got an NBA 2K segment just for you. So right here, this is NBA 2K on Shots Fired. All right. Also want to give a shout out to my engineer, the one and only Buckets Bueno. Sasha, I know you're feeling good. He ran from work. This man put so much effort. He was ringside at an MMA fight, and instead he wanted to be with me with this ugly mug. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. But anyway, right now we got an NBA 2K segment, and this right here is actually quite interesting because they did something different with LeBron. Let's check it out right here. And also, if you're a LeBron fan, if you're a Laker fan, let me see in the chat how you think they're going to fare against the Nuggets because, man, oh, man, I don't know. And let's talk about the Golden State Warriors series. I mean, yes, LeBron is one of the top players in the world. But, I mean, he came out firing. It was a close game, but here's the thing. Austin Reeves is that missing piece on the Lakers. LeBron is a facilitator. As you see, they got him right here looking like Colossus. This is Cyborg LeBron right here in NBA 2K. But in real life, he is literally a cyborg. This man puts over $1 million in his body every year to make him indestructible. And I'm telling you, everybody has that argument. Who's the GOAT? LeBron, Michael Jordan's Kobe. No one says Kobe enough, all right? Put some respect on that name, all right? But who's the best? And at the end of the day, there's a different level of medicine, recovery, and LeBron takes advantage of every single one. I mean, this man, he pushing up there. His hairline has gone back and forth like a windshield wiper. Like, who does that? Like, I can't just, how does your hairline wink at people? So, Mecca Bron. But yeah, that's what I love about Bron. Like, man, he always got that big smile. Man, he reminds me of like a whale species. Like, it just, but I love him. Like, if I met him, I'm never gonna say this to him. I'll say it to his face, but then he'll probably just make me disappear with the snap of his finger. So it's whatever. But anyway, Maverick would make me disappear, not him. But yeah, man, hairline winking. That's a new one. I'm gonna use that. So, but let's talk about game one. Now, Austin Reeves came through, won the best, but look, Steph Curry was absent. Steph Curry was like absent half of the games when it came to the Golden State, as you're playing here. But game two, what happened? They came back. You know, Golden State, as you see, like playing right now, I mean, got 16 and 29 going to go up with. But Anthony Davis, when he shows up on the Lakers, they're a dominant team, as I said with Zaire. When he doesn't, look, they need a big man. They don't have anybody else. Like legit, they don't have anybody else, yo. But then game three, the spice of LA. That's when Anthony showed up. I mean, 28 points, and I think he had like 13 rebounds. That's what happens when LA really starts to ball out. I mean, that's when, and also Mecca Brown was doing his thing. Then also LA took game four, close game, but then Steph, when he did that, you guys remember that turnover? Bro, what were you doing, man? Like, why'd you let go of the basketball? I would have held on like it was the last life vest, and I was on the Titanic. No, but no, he didn't do that. But then game five, that was a Steph Wiggins Draymond show. Like, that was beautiful with the vengeance. And then Gary Payton Jr. definitely showing out. And I don't know what he's doing right now in this NBA 2K. But then game six, crazy. Austin Reeves went insane. I mean, but also 5 Lakers were in double figures. Like, bro, 32 points from Steph, but he was 4 from 14 from 3. That's not him. So, again, Anthony Davis at 20 rebounds and 17 points. LeBron with 30 points. Like, bro, you're going to win. But like I said, Anthony doesn't show up. Now they're playing against the Joker. They're playing against Jamal Murray. And also, people don't talk about the big one, Aaron Gordon. Like, yo, that's going to be sick. Like, this series, I'm saying sick on one side. I'm not going to lie. I really think, you know, Denver's going to take it. The first game, 132 to 126. I mean, bruh, that is insane. But I really don't think they can do anything against this awesome team. Like, the Joker is going to take over. He's one of the most intellectual, high IQ big men I've ever seen in my life. And then his passes is sick. Jamal Murray, when he's, you know, bubble Jamal, it's insane. Aaron Gordon can go off whenever. And then you got Cladwell Pope, that's still a dope, you know, little extra. And then Christian Braun, you know, coming from, you know, Kansas is, you know, it's chilling. But at the end of the day, it's going to the Nuggets. I don't care what anybody says. It's going to the Nuggets. Like, I don't know why y'all be like, yo, Lakers are going to come back. Yo, this is going to happen. LeBron's going to, you know, come in with his little sad face. I hope they really punk him because I don't know if you guys remember. I think at Golden State, they didn't put powder in the bottle. So it was like a blank shot. He was like, oh, man, ain't no powder in my powder. Like, I was rolling. But, yeah, it's going to the Nuggets. And also, with the Celtics and Heat, Jimmy Buckets, bro. Jimmy Buckets. If you're watching in the chat right now, do you think Jimmy Butler's father is Michael Jordan? Like, just come on. Come on. Like, literally, the antics are the same. He's like a 2020 child of Michael Jordan. Like, he's a living action of Space Jam 2. That's what it is. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, everything about him screams Michael. Everything. His competitiveness, his non-cariness, his swag. And his swag is different. I mean, a brother that listens to country music like he is, and he country. I really wish I could say the thing he talked about knuckleheads, but country, bro. And also, the beautiful about him is that he don't back down from nobody. I mean, he's injured himself and he's still balling. So Jimmy Buck is gonna take it. Okay, Celtics, you know, they got some hitters, but nah, bro. Miami's built different. It's built different. I mean, you still got Kevin Love. You still got Bam. I'm a big fan of Gabe Vincent. You know, last name Vincent. What can I say? And you know, and I think you still got some great and Duncan Robinson. You know, one of them D3s that went D1 and now has proven that he can ball out. Kyle Lowry coming from the Raptors with his experience. That's all I gotta say. That Heat gonna take it, and I'm so happy. What's up, gang? I see you there on TikTok. I see my people. Yo, Nuggets elite. I feel you, bro. put some respect on their name, Elite. I see you, Scotty. Yo, the Nuggets are going to take it. And also, I'm a big Jamal Murray fan. Like, I'm coming from, he's Canadian, but being Australia, him and Ben Simmons, you always talk about that. But yeah, that's what's up. Again, if you're watching right now, let me know where you're watching from. You get involved. Again, this is a live show. I like to talk to y'all. But yeah, now you know. Let's keep going. So that one right there was the NBA 2K segment. We have a FIBA segment in which we got to give our sponsor, our man in the sky, our big brother. This is a FIBA show. That's what it says right there. Okay, where's it right there? Twitch Shots Fired, powered by FIBA. We got to have a FIBA story, and this FIBA story I'm really interested in saying. So right here, FIBA story on Shots Fired. Let's check it. So, as you know, there's a place that basically basketball is growing. And it's not in the celestial plane of the Black Panther. It is Mother Africa. Now, Mother Africa, yo, let's just keep going right now. It's a continent full of talent and whose potential is enormous. You know what's bigger than all the continents, right? You know, colonization, the main spot. It's bigger than all the continents. And I want to take a course to speak about Africa. Okay, FIBA has understood for a long time that it's one of the major actors to development of Africa basketball. Okay, certainly the NBA is also present in a partnership with FIBA, and FIBA has clearly laid the foundations. It is back in the middle of the 20th century that basketball was introduced in Africa by the missionaries and colonial administration. To give an idea, basketball is today the second most practiced sport in Africa. Isn't that amazing? Slamma jamma time. Let's go. Basketball was growing so much that it was necessary to unify the rules and establish continental competition. The first league of the African National Basketball Federation expressed their common desire during FIBA. And then, under the Agnes of FIBA and the invitation of the Egyptian Basketball Federation, 12 African nations met in a constitutive General Assembly in Cairo from 11th to 14th of June of 1961. Egypt, Morocco, Ethiopia, Sudan, Togo, North Rhodesia, Sierra Leone, Ghana, Guinea, Libya, Mali, and Upper Volta. This meeting was founding act of the Association of the Basketball Federations, the AFABA, Association of African Basketball Federations. And 50 years after its creation, the Association of African Basketball Federation, AFABA, which became FIBA Africa in 2002, has come a long way with an overall positive result. I mean, from 12 countries of the creations of this confederation, it is now 54 countries affiliated to FIBA Africa. It is enormous, yo. And here's the thing. It's like, there's no limit. There's no limit of where this game could go. I mean, they're organizing events all over, and they got some talented ballers. Now, also, the FIBA Africa competitions will serve as a framework for spreading the message of the fight against HIV and AIDS throughout all of Africa, and also through the campaign of Protect Basketball. That's what that Protect Basketball. Look out for them. The first experience of this awareness was successfully carried out during the Afro Basketball 2013 in Abidjan and Ivory Coast. And it continues to grow. I mean, this is where the sport takes a brand new meaning. This is going outside just ball. Thank you so much for the follow, the VAT S-Man 892. Appreciate you for the love. Again, we are 50 followers away from 23,000. I see about 141 people. I think you're in here. Yo, press that follow button. We really appreciate it. But again, African Basketball Federation is spreading all over this beautiful continent, and you gotta check the talent. I mean, the one thing I do know about this game is that it's universal, no matter where you are. Are there any 3x3s in Africa? Yes, there are. I actually was in Africa for the Egypt Cup, basically. We had the Africa Cup, and I was in Cairo. And man, they got Morocco, they got Tanzania, they got Nigeria, they got the Democratic of Congo. You know, they had so many amazing African 3x3 teams, and they had a lot of talent. Egypt is strong, but man, Rwanda was amazing. I mean, Tanzania was dope. Who else am I thinking about? Nigeria was there. Like, you got to check them out. I mean, go to, Africa 3x3, you'll find the teams. And Africa got some real good ballers. And you know what? I'm going to keep it going because we're going to talk about these ballers with this next segment in which we do take a country. We take a country and we let them shine. This is one of my favorite segments of Shots Fired. It's basically called Worldwide Court. And today, we're highlighting the African country. Let's check it out. Shots Fired. All right. So, as I said, we take a country. Now, we talked about Finland. We've talked about Germany. I know we talked about China. But now we're going to talk about Nigeria. Now, let's go to Nigeria. Let's go to Nigeria. Now, on the topic of the NBA Africa, today we're going to be focused on Nigeria. Basketball in Nigeria may not be what naturally springs to mind, but there is a story to be told, and it's a good story. And basketball country dates back to 1950s, okay? Where Walid, and I hope I pronounced his name right, Zabadni, or Zabadni, I hope I said that right, served as the first basketball coach to train Nigerian players at the country's only court in Lagos. And that's right, they had one court. Really, bro? Like one court with all that land? Now, Zabadne is seen as the father of Nigerian basketball and played a big part in the formation of the Nigerian Basketball Federation, of whom he was later the president of. Again, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to find pronunciations. A lot of my Nigerian friends tried me. I'm sorry. But here we go. But we got Akeem Olajuwon right here, one of the top basketball players to ever do it back in the 1990s, and was terrorizing the NBA with a member of the Houston Cougars, the Five Slammer Jammer, with Clyde the Glide Drexler, also Dave, and all of them. Now, leading up to 2000, Nigeria finished third, second, respectively, in the FIBA Africa Championship, and since then has enjoyed long runs in competition, even winning the crown in 2015. Plus, in 1998, 2006, and 2019, the country was featured in the FIBA World Cup. And since 2012, has participated in 3 straight Olympic Games. All right, basketball is a respectable sport in Nigeria now. All right, we good. And here's the thing. Nigeria's biggest scout took place when, I don't know, in a warm-up game, they took out the powerhouse United States national team. I don't know if you guys remember that, which was insane. I mean, they were champions in the AfroBasket in 2015, but then taking out the U.S. team, they really were showing out, which I loved it because everyone kept talking smack about that they couldn't play. And guess what? That's what they did. I mean, again, if it wasn't for the one and only Walid Zabadne being the biggest part of the formation of the Nigerian Basketball Federation, he became later president of, this would never happen. Now, let's go back here. A team featuring Kevin Durant, all right, Jason Tatum, okay, Damian Lillard, all right, Zach LaVine, and also the big Bam Adebayo. This is tons of NBA stars. Nigeria won that game 90-87. It was a huge upset. Okay, Gabe Vincent, Precious Achiuwa, and also Josh Okogie featured in it, and the one and only Akeem Olajuwon, was right there, and also Al-Frak Amine, and also right there Fetus Ezil was there. I mean, they have so much amazing talent coming from Nigeria. It was insane. The NBA talent is skyrocketing, and current NBA talent, people like Spencer DeWitt, Victor Oladipo, Jaleel Okafor, Jordan Anwar, and also Monte Morris. Just a few more that are saying, they're dope. And also people like Giannis Antetokounmpo has Nigerian blood running in his veins. So this is a legit country that has legit players. And also, what's crazy, the Dream Shake. What's up, Robin, Texas? I appreciate you. Nigeria is dope. Nigeria got, the thing about this is that I was actually doing some research on this. There's a lot of people who think in the next 10, 15 years that Nigeria is going to be the next big thing. I mean, here's the thing. Nigeria did not qualify for Olympic Games this year, right? But a year ago, when they beat the USA, and I'm going to read this right now, a former NBA player, Stephen Bartle, said in the next 10 to 15 years, Nigerians will be the leader in basketball. They're tall, they're athletic, they know how to ball. When they understand the game, they're going to take over. I think so too. I really do. I mean, at the end of the day, when you can ball, you can ball. And my brothers, I can say Wakanda forever. We're going to take over, and it's going to be insane. Woo! This has been a game. This has been a show. This has been fun. I mean, shout out to my man Zaire Character coming as a guest. Also, Brianna Green, hopefully get you on the show. And congratulations being the 15th woman ever to be in the Harlem Globetrotters. Victor Wembanyama maybe going to the Spurs with Pop, maybe going to Rockets. But when he gets to the league, this Frenchman is going to make people fly, which is great. We can pray about you all we want, but forget about it. TJ Shorts, shout out to you being an MVP in the German league, which was dope. And also, got to give up to my people who are rooting for the Lakers. but the Nuggets are going to take it, bro. I'm sorry. We had a nice little NBA 2K segment with LeBron James. Shout out to FIBA Africa, and also shout out to my Nigerians out there. I mean, it's been a beautiful journey seeing that beautiful game we love grow in that country. So anyway, my people on TikTok, thank you so much for reaching almost 4,000 likes. My people here on Twitch, I see some people still rocking out with me. Don't forget to press that like button. We're going to be back here next week. All right. Check out my page, VinceChang21, to see which day we're going to go live, because we go throughout the week. We got to change. It's not usually every Friday, but usually we go either Wednesday or Friday. But we'll keep you posted on the FIBA page. And also, I got to see my Euskadi Elite. Yo, this man is one of the most loyal people when it comes to this show. Thank you so much for coming through. Also, Molly got second place in one of the first FIBA World Tour youth tournaments. Oh, stop. Get up tomorrow. Get up tomorrow. All right. I get up. Quick question. All right. Hold on. Quick question. We got a quick question. When does the 3x3 Olympic qualifying season start? It's technically starting now because it's starting now. We got to start getting points because next year it's in France. So this tour is very crucial on what teams are going to be going to the Olympics next year. So it's starting now, yo. It's starting now. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to really pay attention to the tour. I mean, we have over 160. I want to say it's so many more different events this year. I mean, I know I already got contracted. I'll be a part of the AmeriCup. I may be either in Edmonton or Canada for another 3x3 tour. I could be going to Sin City, helping up with Drive 3x3. You know, we have so many light quests and challengers that get you on the world tour. So it's crazy. And now the bag's up to $60,000. Dude. Weekend of play, get 60 grand. Are you kidding me? I'm down. But yeah, so this year, thanks. Of course, I got you, Connor. But also go to FIBA 3x3 on social media all over. Also follow FIBA on different social media platforms when it comes to Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and also TikTok. Anyway, I've been your man, Vince Chang. This has been dope. I had a good time on this show. Thank you very much. Shout out to Twitch, putting on some front page promotion, getting some people in there. Vince, the FIBA president. Bro, you guys, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'll be like a secretary or like a treasurer or something like that. I don't think I want to be president. The people be on my head. Yo, you're a real goat, man. I gotta get your information. Try to get you a hoodie. You're going to the AmeriCup in December. I will be in the AmeriCup in December. If you're gonna be there, we'll definitely get a picture and we'll try and get a beer. But I will be in the AmeriCup. Yes, I've been contracted to go, so I can't wait to do it. All right. So anyway, that's been our show. You can always hit me up on Instagram, VinceChang21. Any questions about the show, what you want to see, who you want to be on the show. We got some dope, nice guests coming up the next couple of months. And we got some more shows for you. We got some more basketball. Shout out to Twitch and shout out to FIBA. Shout out to man Sasha, a.k.a. Buckets Bueno. Yo, he's Yoda. I might be Luke Skywalker. He's training me. He's making sure everything works. All right, man. Everybody's been dope. This has been great. Have a great weekend. Tune in on what's going on in the NBA Finals. And next week, we're going to have some more shots fired for you. I'm man Vince Chang. See you guys later. Peace.